Batting third, playing third base, number 15, Artesia Aguilar. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 14, Brooke Kinnebrew. Batting fifth, the extra hitter, number 23, Bianca Baeza.
Like I said, this is a minute behind.
Batting
Everything you
sixth,
see here.
the catcher, number 5, Kenna Morrison.
Minute or so. Keep your teeth.
Batting seventh, playing shortstop, number 12, Kenzie Carlo.
So there's theoretically you could have
Batting eighth and playing right field, number 11,
running
Kaylee
camera
Marion.
in here with that remote.
Batting
Moving
ninth,
the
the
camera.
pitcher, number
If you
10,
have long enough to
Madison
record it, right?
Martinez.
If it moves like that.
And batting 10th, playing left field, number 1, Haley Tucker. The Bulldogs are coached by Sandra Polito.
You're too loud. Sounds okay. The batter and then strike out.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to KSVPTV.com, where we're bringing you this non-district Lady Bulldog softball contest against the visiting Roswell Lady Coyotes. Kelly McDonald here with you folks. I know not a familiar voice, not a familiar name, but filling in for the regulars here in Artesia. Happy to do it. Let's go over some starting lineups here while we have time. We're about, I don't know, maybe 4 minutes until the first pitch. Should have time to go over lineups. So we'll start with the Roswell Coyotes. Batting first and playing catcher will be number 1, Talissa Espinosa, sorry. Batting second and playing second base will be Maria Grajeda. Batting third and pitching tonight will be Leah Sanchez, number 7. Batting fourth and playing third base will be number 12, Rocky Gonzalez. Batting fifth and playing center field will be Maria Aragon. The extra hitter tonight and batting in the sixth position will be number 13, Tori Sandoval. And batting seventh will be the left fielder, Clarice Banda. And batting eighth, Sarai Morales. Batting ninth will be Elena Tadin. And we are off and running here, folks, as we start things off with ball 1. I'll get you the lineups for Artesia momentarily. We get a ground ball quickly to the third baseman, and it's going to be an easy play to start the game off for the Lady Bulldogs. Aguilar to Kinnebrew making the play, and that will bring up Grajeda. Grajeda batting from the left side. She's going to pop it up, and it'll be an easy play for shortstop Carlo. And 2 quick outs. And what's going on? And we may have a lightning delay after just that many pitches. Let me find out what's going on here. The umpires, they've taken the players off the field. I thought I had missed an out, but all right, no official word here, but okay, I'm not sure what's going on. I guess we missed an out somewhere. Okay, we're confused here in the booth. In any case, we're going to sorry for the for the confusion in the dead airspace here, folks, but we're trying to figure out what happened there with the third out. Doesn't really matter too much. Might have missed a quick first out when we were going over the lineups, but nothing hurt here, so we will go to the bottom of the first, and it will be Crandall, Skinner, and Aguilar up for the Artesia Bulldogs. All right, we can maybe go through quickly. Nope, we're gonna play right now. So we will go through the lineup as soon as we have an opportunity, as we're good to go here. Pitcher for the Coyotes is Leah Sanchez, and the batter will be Crandall.
First up to bat for the Lady Dogs is Riley Crandall, number 13.
Riley Crandall, the signed D1 prospect who threw a perfect game in the season opener for Lady Bulldogs, striking out 16 of the minimum 27 batters. I'm going to start her off with a ball inside.
Yes. So it's
As the Coyotes playing defensively pretty well straight up. Another pitch inside for ball 2. Hope you're enjoying two views here for this broadcast here. We got the center field camera on so you can see different angles on those pitches. We can switch back and forth to get ball 3 in the dirt. If there was dirt, ball 3 in the turf. Here's the 3-0. We'll see if she has the green light. She's showing bunt, so that means she's probably taken, and she's going to get hit by ball 4, I think. Either way, she's standing on first.
Number 2, Presley Skinner, the center fielder.
Couldn't tell if it hit her or not. We're going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that it's just ball 4 on 4 straight pitches. And that's going to bring up the center fielder, number 2, Presley Skinner, the senior. As the Lady Dogs have a runner on already. And first pitch is in there for a strike. First strike of the game, pitched by Sanchez. And now the 0-1. And going to be a ground ball to first. I'm going to try to get 2 at second, but throw will not be in time.
At the plate, number 15, Mercedes Aguilar.
And Crandall's safe at second, and 1 down on the ground out. Ball hit right to Tarine at first. She made the throw over to second, but too late. And that will bring up Aguilar, Perseus Aguilar, the freshman's said center fielder, but I don't think she's playing center field. Let me double check that for you. And 2 quick strikes in there for Perseus. I'm caught up here, folks. Apologies if you're watching. I hope I'm not too much behind. And oh, they might. And runner stumbled, leading off second. Thought they might have a play, but no throw as that pitch is well outside. All right, the 1-2 now. Sanchez delivered. That's swung on and fouled back to the screen for strike 2. So 1-2, 1 out here. We're in the bottom of the first inning. No score. Lady Bulldogs with a runner in scoring position. Aguilar at the plate. And that's going to be, called strike 3 on the outside corner. That's going to bring up Kennebrew. So 2 down now here for the Lady Coyotes, as Artesia hoping not to strand Crandall at second base. Sanchez delivers, that's swung on, and that's going to be a base hit, and will probably score, and will easily score Crandall. So the ball gets all the way to the fence, and it's going to be a double for Kennebrew.
At the plate,
The
Bianca
line
Baeza,
drive to
number
left
3.
center. Crandall scores, and it's a 1-run lead for Artesia, and they've got another runner in scoring position with Baeza at the plate.
Or go edit 1. Yeah,
First pitch is outside for ball 1. And that ball is hit hard to first base, and a great play made there by the Lady Coyotes. And that will do it on the line out to Tadine, who had to dive for it. Made a good play. So at the end of 1 inning here in Artesia, the Lady Bulldogs get 1 run on 1 hit. None of them earned. No errors on 14 pitches. Roswell will have Gonzalez, Aragon, and Sandoval up. And that will give us some time to go over the starting lineup for Artesia. Batting first was Riley Crandall. She's playing second base today. She's number 13. Batting second is number 2, Presley Skinner. She's playing center field tonight. Perseus Aguilar is in the 3 holes. She's number 15. She's playing third base. Brooke Kennebrew, number 14, batting cleanup. She's the first baseman. Extra hitter is number 23, Bianca Baeza. She's batting 5th. Batting 6th and leading off the next inning will be McKenna Morrison, number 5. She's the catcher tonight.
Up to bat for the Lady Coyotes is Raquel Gonzalez, number 12.
In the 7 hole is Carla, number 12, the shortstop. In the 8 hole, Morion, number 11, the right fielder. As Rocky Gonzalez hits one into deep left field, but played well out there by Haley Tucker, who makes the play. First
Up to bat
pitch
is number 2, Maria Aragon.
hit hard, but not quite hard enough. As Tucker makes the play, that's going to bring up Aragon, Maria Aragon. And she will take the first pitch for a ball. All right, Martinez delivers here, and that's popped up behind third base. It's going to be handled nicely by the shortstop, actually. And
Now batting number 13,
that is
Victoria
Carlo, who goes almost into foul territory to get that one. And quickly, 2 down here in the top of the second, as Artesia's defense looks great. Off speed is ripped by Tori Sandoval, but right at the third baseman. That was a hard hit ball, but Aguilar, Perseus Aguilar, right there to make the play, and that will do it. That was about a 47-second half inning we just played there. No runs, no hits, no errors on 4 pitches. And that will bring up Morrison, Carlo, and Morion for Artesia in the bottom of the second. All right, I want to get back to Artesia's lineups and had to rush through there. Batting 6th and catching is McKenna Morrison. She's number 5. Batting 7th will be the shortstop, number 12, Mackenzie Carlo. Batting in the 8th spot will be the right fielder, number 11, McKaylee Morion. Batting in the 9th spot will be the pitcher, number 10, and that is Madison Martinez, freshman. And the flex player playing left field, number 1, with the nice play on the fly ball in that inning is Haley Tucker. All right, so we finally, play has gone so quickly, we have the lineups out there. Kenna Morrison, number 5, will lead things off for Artesia. Sanchez with 14 pitches in the first inning, and that's hit in foul territory for strike 1. And I didn't get who's playing right field for the Coyotes. It's Sandoval. I won't live that one down, will I? All right. And there's a easily dribbled ball back up to the pitcher Morrison, and that's out number 2. And this could be a extremely low pitch count here if things go like this. This has been too easy. I got you, partner. All right. So 2 down already, and that is going to bring up Mackenzie Carlo, and she takes ball 1 with the first pitch. You turning me up? I don't know if we do it here. And when timeout on the field now, umpires will confer with security. They may have, could be a lightning situation. If the umpire spotted, that is a
We'll play some tunes.
you know, this is their job. They have to report that they've seen it, and they get with game administration. And my technology says closest strike in the last 30 minutes has been 18 miles away, so it looks like we are going to continue play. And that means Carlos still at bat. She's going to hit one up the middle. It's going to be Grajeda with an easy play over to first. So Grajeda to Tarin.
Up to bat number 11.
And that is 2 down. Just a 1-run game here in the bottom of the second. And Morillon up to bat for the Lady Dogs. Morillon, the 8th grader, facing Leah Sanchez. And she's going to hit that one right at Tarin. She's going to show the vertical leap and make the play. So, once again, both pitchers not having to use too many pitches there, as we have just 3 base runners. Sorry, just 2 base runners in the game, both from Artesia. And one of those runs did score. So at the end of 2, Artesia gets no runs, no hits, and no errors on 5 pitches. So the entirety of the second inning, both teams, only 9 pitches thrown. So that's unusual, but it does happen sometimes. So 1-0 here from Mack Chase Sports Complex in Artesia, New Mexico. Beautiful facility. Looking over at the beautiful facilities they have here for tennis, the beautiful facilities they have here for baseball. Yeah. And soccer, you can look over there and see that. You can't see the varsity baseball field, but it's pretty nice too. And that's going to bring up.
Walking up to the plate, number 10, Clarissa.
They can't hear me. They said I was quiet. And we're dealing with our technical difficulties here. All right, it's going to bring Clarice Banda up to lead things off for the Lady Coyotes. She will look at the first pitch outside for ball 1. It's rare that we don't get a swing on every pitch so far in this game. Martinez has only thrown 9 pitches. There's a ball low and inside. So Banda will get a rare third pitch in this game anyway. She's going to take a hack at that one. It's going to roll down third base line, foul. So 2-1 for Banda. Swings at that one too. It's exact same result. Foul down the left field line. And that is going to bring the count to 2-2. And swung on and missed for the first strikeout. Sorry, we had one the other way. First strikeout of the game for Martinez. It's going to bring up the freshman shortstop, Sarai Morales. She's going to look at ball one away. Sarai, a busy girl. Volleyball standout, basketball standout, and a softball standout. And that pitch will be called on the inside corner for a strike. All right, here's the 1-1 to Morales. And big cut, but back to the screen for strike 2. So 1-2 to the freshman shortstop. Here's Martinez delivering just her 17th pitch. And that is fouled back almost into the locker room. So still 1-2. One out here, top of the third. Lady Bulldogs lead at 1-0. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and 2 straight strikeouts for Martinez. And that will bring up the first baseman, Alina Tarin. Just an 8th grader. Only 8th grader on the varsity for the Coyotes. And she will look at the first pitch, ball 1. Batting from the left side. Swung on a little late. That's going to bounce down the third base line, and throw is in time. So good hustle there by the 8th grader, but can't beat the throw. And that'll do it for the Coyotes, Lady Coyotes, I should say, here in the second inning. So nice play by Perseus Aguilar. And as we go to bottom of the third, we're in the middle here. 12 pitches, no runs, no hits, no errors. And due up for Artesia will be Martinez, Tucker, and top of the order, Crandall. So we're rolling along quickly here. Weather might be encouraging us to do that, as it's definitely threatening out. Sanchez has pitched pretty well. 19 pitches, just the 1 run. And just the 2 base runners.
Up to bat for the Lady Dogs is number 10, pitcher Madison Martinez.
Lady Dogs will start things off with the 9-hole. Madison Martinez. It's her first at bat. And she'll take the first pitch up high, ball 1. Artesia undefeated so far this year at a perfect 5-0. And there's a hard hit ball to Morales. She will knock it down, but will not be able to make a throw. So the hard ground ball will be ruled an error on Morales. Official scorekeeper will call it an error. And that will bring Tucker to the plate. She's batting 10th.
Now batting Riley Crandall, number 13.
Sorry, that won't be Tucker. That will be Crandall. As Tucker is the flex, so. And for the second time in the game, in as many at-bats, Crandall gets hit by a pitch. And that will move Martinez over to second base. And that will bring the two-hole Skinner up. Presley 0 of 1 so far in this game, but she's got runners on. She's got nobody out. She shows bunt. Runners lead off, but no throw. And ball 1 was the call. All right, the 1-0 pitch coming up. Shows bunt again, tries to bunt, and that's going to be... It's going to have to be a swing and a miss. It might have caught her bat there and be technically a foul ball, but I think that's just a swing and a miss. So 1-1. Skinner looking to move the runners, which she did, and then hits it right up the middle. That'll score 2 without a throw home, as Skinner gets the 2 RBI single. And that will...
Number 15, Perseus Aguilar.
That will score Martinez, and that will score Crandall, who advanced on the previous play. And what do we got here? I guess it's just ball 1. Oh, strike, sorry. That was a called strike 1. And now a hard hit ball to right field. Can Sandoval get there? No. In foul territory. Good effort as Sandoval laid out to try and get it, but just going to go in the scorebook as a foul ball, and strike 2 to Aguilar. Aguilar oh for 1 in the game so far, looking to add to this 3-0 lead. And that one's hit up the middle, knocked down by the pitcher. It's going to slow it down enough that we can't make a play. Infielders cannot make a play. So we're gonna rule that as a infield single.
Number 14, Brooke Kinnebrew.
And that's going to bring up Kinnebrew, who is 1 for 1 in the game. And she has a runners at first and second, looking to add to the lead with no outs here, bottom of the 3rd. And that's going to be fouled back onto the screen that protects us here.
Roll back, roll back, roll back.
And it's going to be 0-1 now to Kinnebrew. Be a ball up high. 1-1. The count. Winds died down considerably, blowing kind of out to left. Sorry, out to right field. Hard wind. We've had some rain. And there's a strike on the outside corner, called strike from Sanchez. She's at 31 pitches here through 2+ innings. All right, here's the 1-2 to Kennebrew. That's up high for ball 2. Good crowd here. People anxious to get out to sporting events, as you can well imagine. All right, the 2-2. Kennebrew swings and misses. Throw over to first. It is not in time. That is out number 1 for the Lady Coyote defense. It's going to bring up number 24, Bianca Baeza. Number 23, I'm sorry. It's wrong on the Max Preps roster, so we'll fix that. Baeza, the extra hitter in this game. And that's a ball way outside. Runners stay. You need to show me my mute button over here. And there's a throw over to third as the runners advance. And on the called strike, runners advance. Double steal. There was a throw, but not in time, and that's going to be ball 2. So 2-1 now to Baeza. And now the 2-1 swung on and missed for strike 2. So Coyotes need strikeouts here to limit the damage. Lady Bulldogs looking to add to this lead, 3-0 here in the bottom of the third. And that's going to be hit right to second base, exactly what the Coyotes needed. As Grajeda makes the play on the little kind of lazy line drive, too short to be a pop-up.
Number 5, Kenna Morrison.
Good play by Grajeda, runners stay. So there's 2 down now, bottom of the third. And Morrison will be up. And first pitch is in there for a called strike. Morrison 0 for 1, batting the 6th hole. And that's going to be a base hit to right field. We'll probably score 2. We'll definitely score 2. And another 2-run single. We'll score
Now batting number 12,
Aguilar
Carlo.
and Martinez. No throws. So that makes it 5-0 Lady Bulldogs. And Carlo up to bat. She looks at ball 1. And something fell on top of our building and shook the whole thing. Camera's still going, isn't it? All right, we had a foul ball there down the right field line as something large and heavy fell on the roof here. Kind of scared us. Wind is kind of blowing. I'll get the miles an hour for you here momentarily, but it is windy here, folks. And there is strike 2 called on Carlo. So 1-2 the count. 2 down, runner on first. Lady Coyotes trying to limit the damage. Oh, and called strike 3. It looked to be high, looked to be outside from our vantage point up here, but That's going to end the third inning. Artesia gets 4 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 25 pitches. And that will bring up Espinosa, Grajeda, and Sanchez for the Lady Coyotes to lead off the 4th inning. So I promised you a weather report, and I'm going to give you one. We are under a severe thunderstorm warning, for one. And trying to get the wind for you, but it's not going to be accurate, so might have to check a different app for that. The wind is moving our cameras around a little bit. Hope you're enjoying the multiple views here. It's something we hope to be bringing on a more regular basis to games for the Lady Bulldogs, Lady Coyotes, Lady Rockets. And that's going to bring up top of the order for the Lady Coyotes, and that is the catcher, Talissa Espinosa. And Talissa 0 for 1 in this game. Just the second time around the bat for the Lady Coyotes as we start the 4th inning. There's a little check swing foul, but an easy play for third baseman. Fly out foul to Aguilar in foul territory. It's going to bring up the second baseman, Maria Grajeda. She's going to look at strike 1, called on the inside corner. And foul ball down the left field line for strike 2. So Grajeda in a jam here early. Martinez 3 1/3 so far on only 23 pitches. Should have plenty of gas to finish this out, and that's going to be a ball hit to shortstop, and the throw will be in time. So nicely done by the Lady Bulldog defense once again. And 2 down quickly. And that's going to bring up Leah Sanchez, the pitcher. Swing at the first pitch, and that's going to be trouble. It does get down for a single. So first hit of the game for the Coyotes, the Lady Coyotes, as that fly ball managed to elude Skinner in center. And that will bring up Rocky Gonzalez, who hit the ball a ton in her first at bat, but out at the warning track in left. Looking to get a good swing on another one. That's in there for a strike, called strike. Just looking to get back in the game are the Lady Coyotes as the ball that was on top of the screen falls down into play. That's how windy it is, guys. Turning the screens inside out. All right, the 0-1 to Gonzalez. Wind blowing out hard to right field. Now here's a hard hit ball to shortstop. Only play is at first, only one you need when there's 2 down, and that will do it on the hard ground ball. But Carlo right there makes the play over to Kennebrew for the force. And that will do it. Middle of the 4th inning. Roswell gets no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 7 pitches. And Artesia will have Morion, Martinez, and Tucker in for the bottom of the 4th. It's doing what? Oh. So the our second camera that we're utilizing here tonight is being blown around out of position out there in center field, but we're working on it. We're still going to use it. I think it's not so far out of whack we can't use it a little bit. So, and they're going to go make the adjustment.
Now batting number 3, Zoe Warren.
All right, so we have a substitution, and that will be Zoe Warren, number 3, batting. And she takes the ball up high. First sub of the game for either team.
And then right when she went in, like, what, so put like, bottom 4. But like 0 down 4.
And swung on and missed for strike 1. Blustery, wintry day here in Artesia. The thunderstorm rolls over us. That's the ball outside. Lady Coyotes were hanging for a while, but have now given up 5 runs as we just start the bottom of the 4th. And that one's fouled back to the screen. For strike 2, 2-2 now to Zoe Warren. Sanchez waits for the sign she likes. And it's going to be up high and outside for ball 3. So full count, I believe, the first full count of the game for either team. And a lot of hitters jumping on pitches early on both teams. First payoff pitch. Swung on, and it's going to be the third baseman, Grajeda, to make the play. And not in time. So that's going to be a kind of a dribbler infield single.
At the plate, number 10, Madison Martinez.
Not a bunt by any stretch. Gonzalez looked to make the play, but throw not in time. And Warren stands at first base with no outs. And that will bring up Madison Martinez. Looking to add to the Lady Bulldog lead. She pops that one up, and they're going to get a double play on that one. Nicely done. On the line drive. As Warren
number 13, Riley Crandall.
was doubled off at first, and that's 2 down. It's going to bring up Crandall. And Crandall is going to look at strike 1. And now look at ball 1 up high. Thought I caught a little lightning in the corner of my eye. It could just be the lights blowing around here. Everything's blowing around here. Haven't seen one blow out of the park yet, though. As another ball up high. All right, Crandall with a hitter's count here. See if she gets something to swing at. 2-1. Ball up high. So now another hitter's count for Crandall. As Sanchez delivers, and that's going to be ball 4 up high as well. So Crandall will reach base for the 3rd time.
Presley Skinner.
Hit by pitch twice and then walked. We'll bring up Skinner with 2 down here, bottom of the 4th. Lady Dogs lead at 5-0 over the Lady Coyotes. So we get some extensive walk-up music here. And first pitch is down low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch, way up high, and that was a nice play by the catcher to keep that one from going back to the screen. You would have seen Crandall at second, or going for it anyway. And now the 2-0 also up and in. Oh, nope, nope. He's going to call it a strike. I'm getting ahead of myself, folks. I'm not the umpire, I'm the announcer. Espinosa doing a good job behind the plate tonight. That ball looked more like a strike than the last one, but that one's called a ball. So 3-1 now to Skinner. Looking to it, well, not to move the runner with 2 outs, but. And ball 4 is called. So runners at first and second now will bring up Perseus Aguilar.
Perseus Aguilar.
Third baseman. Perseus 1 for 2 tonight. Swings at the first one. That's a foul ball. Can Sanchez get to it? She cannot. Sandoval, sorry. Torrey's had a lot of opportunities in foul territory over there, but all of them just out of reach. Wind is blowing a little bit in that direction. Mostly out of left, but kind of blowing into foul territory and left as well. All right, so here's the 0-1, and that is inside for ball 1. Loving the angles. Loving the 2 angles. And that's down in the turf for ball 2. So dangerous here. Hitters count, runners on, but 2 down. Coyotes are going to stay in this game. They're going to have to get a stop here, and that ball pitch is way outside for ball 3. Don't want to load them here with the power hitting Kennebrew up next. So the 3-1, Sanchez is going to have to give her something to hit. She does. She swings. She misses. As Crandall steals base at third. So now runners at the corners with 2 down. Full count. Aguilar. And now a signal from the catcher. How they're going to play runners at the corners with 2 down. And here's our second payoff pitch of the game. And it's in the turf for ball 4, and that's going to load the bases for the cleanup hitter, Kennebrew.
At the plate, number 14, Brooke Kennebrew.
And batting from the left side with the wind blowing out. Could be 9-0 in a hurry if you're not careful. First pitch looked to be in there for a strike. It is. Kennebrew may be taken there because that would sure look like a good one to swing at. Here's the 0-1. She does swing at that one. It's going to foul back here. I could have caught it, but there's a screen up there. And I'm inside a building. And ball rolls back on the field. Got to get the balls to the right team in this era of COVID, so got to be careful who's handling them. Hopefully that'll be the last season of that. So 0-2 now for Kennebrew. That ball low and inside for ball 1. Nowhere to put her. Can't walk her. Here's the 1-2 swung on and it's popped up. Can the first baseman get there? She can, and nicely done, having to avoid the batter in the on-deck circle. So nice defensive play there by Tarin to end the inning. So no damage done. And have to get my gotta get my score right here, guys, so I can make sure we don't have our stats messed up.
I just hope it doesn't have that word for me. I don't think it does have.
So pop fly, foul ball, batter's out. And that will do it for the fourth inning. Artesia gets no runs, 1 hit, no errors on 28 pitches. They still lead at 5-0 as we head to the top of the fifth inning. And it's going to bring up Maria Aragon to lead things off for the Lady Coyotes. And Aragon will take the first pitch low for a ball. Second pitch is up high for ball 2. Umpire has a delayed strike call, so I've jumped the gun a couple of times, so my apologies for that. I'm waiting on him now, not assuming. He and I have disagreed on some balls and strikes anyway. There's ball 3, misses the outside corner. So you think Aragon might show a bunt and be taken here, but you never know. And she's taken all the way, and she will head to first base. Ball 4 on 4 pitches. So a rare base runner. Only the second one for the Coyotes. Gonna bring up Tori Sandoval. She's 0 for 1 in the game. Lined out to third. She's gonna ground out here to the pitcher. No chance for the double play, so Sandoval will advance the runner. And that'll be the fielder's choice. Martinez to Kennebrew. And Aragon safe at second. Sandoval out at first. And there's a deep ball and a home run hit by Clarice Banda. So 5-run game turns into a 3-run game in no time flat. Sorry on the delayed call there, but someone finally got one up in the wind towards right center field, and it was Clarice Banda.
At the plate, number 11, Sarai Morales.
And that's going to bring up Morales. And that could be gone too. It's off the wall. No. It's going to wind up a single. And so the Lady Coyotes suddenly finding some offense as Morales hits one off the wall in right center. So somebody told him to hit it up in the wind. And they're listening. As we get a timeout, as they're going to talk to the pitcher on the mound. So that very well could have been a home run as well. It just missed. And Morales will end up with just a long single. But only one out here in the top of the fifth, and the Coyotes have come back, scoring 2. And Elena Tarin, the 8th grade first baseman, batting from the left side, trying to get the Lady Coyotes back in the game. 5-2 here. We're in the top of the 5th. Martinez still only throwing 34 pitches. That first pitch is down in the turf. Ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch be just off the outside corner for ball 2. Trying not to get too excited about either team, trying to play this down the middle, folks. I know I'm subbing for the home team here, so if I do. And that one will catch the outside corner. Very similar pitches there. So Tarin, I should say, looking at a 2-1 count. Runner on first. That ball is low and outside for ball 3. 3-1 now to Tarin. And Tarin just looking to get on here, although she has power. And ball 4. So tying run comes to the plate in the form of Talissa Espinosa, the junior catcher. Sometime pitcher. And we're going to get a substitution perhaps. Pitching change perhaps. So we're making substitutions here. We're going to see what they are. It looks like we're going to get a new pitcher. Yeah, Martinez hasn't even thrown 40 pitches yet, but Polito might want to make a change here. And they're telling the dugouts what the changes are going to be. And what are we going to have? Who's the new pitcher? So they're going to bring in McKaylee Morion, the 8th grade pitcher, number 11. So they will warm up Morion.
And then Taylor went in. So they re-entered this one because, and then they swapped the.
So is the pitcher staying in the game?
No. So Maddie came out. Taylor Martinez came in for Madison Martinez, and McKaylee came in for Zoe.
In the same batting order? Okay. All right, so we're getting the sub squared away here. So Morion enters the game to pitch, and will be batting in the same spot for Martinez. And then the other sub. Was there another sub? Tell me again.
Taylor Martinez came in for Madison Martinez, which was the pitcher.
Uh-huh.
Zoe Warren came out. McKaylee came in.
Okay.
So Taylor's in right field. McKaylee's pitching.
So number 7, Taylor Martinez, and we just want to make sure we get the right players in the right spots so we can identify them for you here. Taylor Martinez enters the game as the new right fielder, and the 8th grader McKaylee Morion will come in relief. And we're back to action. The 1-0 count, 1 down for Espinosa. She's going to swing and foul that one back. So a 1-1 count now. Espinosa represents the tying run. She has a little power. People got more power than they think today if they can hit it to right field as we get called strike 2 there. On Talissa. So here's the 1-2. Swung on and fouled back again. So stays alive there. Just one down, so Lady Dogs looking for the double play ball here. Or maybe a chance to get the lead runner. Want to get one out either way. That's hit into left field and got it turned around. It bounces once, hits the fence. It's going to score 1. It will not score 2, so a 1-run double. Shrinks the lead down to 2. That ball did a number to the new right fielder, Martinez, as Morales scores and Tarin advances to third on the double by Espinosa. The score now 5-3 Lady Dogs. And the new batter is Grajeda. She swings at the first pitch to no avail. Strike 1. Still just one out here. Top of the 5th. Home team leads it 5-3. Swung at that one too. It's down the third base line, but foul. As it dribbles into the dugout of the visiting Lady Coyotes. Grajeda, her 4th year of varsity softball here for the Lady Coyotes. She's a junior. She's got one more year to go. Fouls another one back to the screen. I believe she's played second base for the majority of all 4 of those years. Been really good for the program. All right, we have an 0-2 situation here for Grajeda. She's got 2 in scoring position. Tying run is on second base. 1 down. Swung on and missed. Dropped. Third strike. But they get the throw over to first, and that will bring up the pitcher, Leah Sanchez, who would love to get herself back in this game as the pitcher. And a base hit, hard hit base hit, will score 2 here. And swings at the first pitch, it's outside, and a swing and strike. Sanchez batting from the left side, so she can take advantage of the wind blowing out, as quite a few of these batters have done. And that's a called strike. Upper outside corner of the plate. Here's the 0-1, and that's foul ball. Two down, no balls, 2 strikes. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Lady Bulldogs lead it 5-3, but the Coyotes threatening. That's hit to the shortstop, and that should be a routine play, and it is. So they dodge a little bit of a bullet there. That Bulldog defense had been pretty tough until this inning. Ground ball, Carlo to Kinnebrew. And that will end the inning. So, going to the middle of the 5th, Roswell gets 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 24 pitches. Artesia will bring up Baeza, Morrison, and Carlo to the bottom of the 5th inning. So, a good one here in Artesia as the Lady Coyotes come back from a 5-0 deficit to cut the lead to 5-3, but they're going to have to play some defense now as they take the field for the bottom of the 5th. And catcher was running the bases, so we will wait for her to get her gear on. I believe that's Assistant coach Savino Sanchez failing to catch the first pitch from Sanchez. So Coyotes have done well for themselves here so far. They are in this game. My fear was that the Bulldogs would pitch Crandall, and while it would have been fun to watch her pitch, it's not much fun to hit against her. So Coyotes looking to get a bit of an upset here. Coyotes 0-2 on the young season. Artesia Lady Bulldogs, as I said, undefeated at 0-5, including a perfect game to start the season off. And it looks like we're ready for the bottom half of the fifth. And it will be Baeza, the senior. She's the extra hitter.
Up to bat for the Lady Dogs, number 23, Bianca Baeza.
Baeza is 0 for 2 this evening. Looking to do something about that here, as the Bulldogs would like to extend that 2-run lead. They lead at 5-3. First pitch is away for ball one. Here's the 1-0. That's swung on kind of late and fouled back to the screen. I keep looking over at the monitor because I'm really liking that center field angle. And there's a swinging strike two to Baeza. All right, the 1-2 pitch. Sanchez is ready. She delivers outside for ball two. Count back even at 2-2. Looks cold outside, but I don't think it's that cold. It's just windy and a little rainy. And there's a hard hit ball to right, and that's always trouble. It's gone as the senior Baeza goes yard. Gets it up in the wind, and that's another home run to right as Baeza rounds the bases, and now all of a sudden it's 6-3. Lead extended to 3 runs.
At the plate, number 5, Kenna Morrison.
And that's going to bring up Kenna Morrison. Just a freshman. This is a young team. Folks, there are 3 seniors on the team, but only 1 junior. The rest are freshmen, plus the 1 8th grader. So this Artesia Bulldog team is awfully good and awfully young. As the batter, Kenna Morrison, looks at ball 1. Swings at the second offering. It's going to be fouled down the right-hand side. Tori Sandoval shagging balls again. She's getting her steps in. Took a few steps toward the fence on that last pitch, but then just waved it goodbye. All right, here's the 1-1. Swung on again. That'll be a play for Morales. And well done by the freshman shortstop. So Morales over to Tarin for out number 1.
Now batting for the Lady Dogs, number 12, Kinsey Carlo.
And Kinsey Carlo will step into the box. She's the shortstop tonight. She's 0 for 2, batting in the 7th spot. She's going to look at the first pitch down for ball 1. And the 1-0 is up high and maybe a little inside as well. So ball 2. Sanchez delivers, and another foul ball, but Tori won't have to shag that one. It's out of play. over the bullpen. Got the kids chasing it out there. So 2-1 now to Carlo. Sanchez up to 82 pitches. And that'll be fouled back into her ankles. Looks like it hurt. She doesn't seem to think it did. So 2-2 now. Okay, maybe it's cold. I'm looking at people outside and they're bundled up, so maybe it's cold. It was 85 when I got here. It's up the middle, but Sarai with the nice play again. So Morales ranges over towards the bag at second, throws over to Tarin at first, and out number 2. And
Now batting number 11, Michaeli Morion.
so Morion the batter now. And no, there's that late called strike, and that, boy, that just doesn't look like a strike to me, but that's why I don't umpire softball, I guess. 0-1 the count. Sanchez gets ahead of the hitter here, and now popped up in the infield. Will it be Grajeda? Will it be Morales? It'll be Grajeda for out number 3. So popped up to Grajeda, and that will do it for the 5th inning. Artesia gets 1 run on the dinger, 1 hit, no errors, 14 pitches, and they lead it 6-3 going into the 6th inning. Roswell will bring up Rocky Gonzalez, Aragon, and Tori Sandoval in the 5th. I just want so badly to tell you that it's a great day and it's softball and it's spring, almost summer, but it's blustery. We haven't had really good weather for the few softball and baseball games in this area so far, but yeah, a bad weather day of softball is better than most days, so we'll take it. All right, Morion in. She threw 12 pitches in the last inning. And she will now face cleanup hitter Rocky Gonzalez.
Number 12, Raquel Gonzalez.
And she bats from the right side, but certainly has the power with the wind blowing today to take it out pretty much any field. And that's going to be ball 1 unless he's going to call a strike even later than usual. Ball 1. And that's going to be a base hit between third and short. So Gonzalez with the hard ground ball through the left side for the single. And the Coyotes lead off the 6th with a base hit, a base runner, and that'll bring up Maria Aragon, senior outfielder. She will try to bunt Gonzalez over and will probably do it. And that will be a sacrifice.
At the plate, number 13, Victoria Sandoval.
That will take Gonzalez to second, 1 down, and that will bring Tori Sandoval to the plate, with Gonzalez standing at second base. First pitch called strike, second pitch fouled back to the screen. So in a quick 0-2 hole is Sandoval, looking to at least advance Gonzalez, although down 3 runs and just 1 more. 5 outs left. If they can't at least tie it up, and that pitch is called a ball. Oh, maybe it's my angle. Those pitches look okay, and some of his strikes look like they're way high. He has been consistent, though, and that's, rule number one, what you want for a pitcher. And that ball gets away from the catcher. Is going to send Rocky to third base. And so an even, call it a wild pitch. And there's another one in the dirt for ball 3. So full count now to Torrey Sandoval. And Torrey hits one into right field. It's over the center field, over the center fielder's head. Score a run. So Torrey Sandoval with her first hit of the game. Singles in a run. That gets past Skinner. And here's Bonda, who went yard her last time up. And I'm glad her mom was here to see it. Even if it is windy and cold. And called strike on Bonda. Maybe if I watch those pitches on the screen, they'll look like strikes. They don't look like strikes to me from the press box here live. And that's it. Inside for ball 1. 1-1 the count. Sandoval stands at first. All right, here's the 1-1. And that ball is called on the outside corner. And they threw her out at first?
Yep.
And they get Cheyenne leading off first. So, I'm sorry. Get Torrey leading off first. So, pitch was called a strike. Sandoval is thrown out by Morrison. And then Banda looked at a pitch that sure could have been a strike, but it's ball 2. So 2-2 to Banda. 2 down now. And swung on and just got a piece for a foul ball. So Banda stays alive. 2-2 the count, 2 down. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Lady Bulldogs lead it 6-4. Here's the 2-2, swung on, fouled, out of play, out towards my vehicle. So we'll get another 2-2 pitch. Audion will be up to 28 on this pitch. In relief of Martinez, and that ball is down, ball 3. So full count now to Banda. She'd like to get one to drive on and do what she did to the last ball, which they had to go chase out of the parking lot. Swung on and fouled back again, so staying alive up there is Banda. And another payoff pitch that's going to be hit into right field, and a nice catch right at the fence by Martinez in right field. And that was a real nice play from, I want to get the right Martinez, Talon Martinez in right, and that will do it for the top of the 6th. Roswell gets 1 run on 2 hits, 18 pitches. Artesia will bring up Tucker, Crandall, and Skinner. and try to add to this 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. And since I called Victoria Sandoval Cheyenne, that's her older sister's name, I'll give a shout out to Cheyenne, former Roswell Coyote softball star, and played a game and lost to Harding University in the playoffs 7-3. That's where my partner is right now, watching big sister play some college softball. So good to see players playing at the next level. Of course, Artesia will have Riley Crandall, I believe, signed by Baylor already. So she'll definitely be seeing that next level of softball. Always good to see kids from this area doing good things. So we will get, well, let's see who the batter is.
Up to bat, Taylor Martinez, number 7.
So that will be Martinez, number 7, the batter, to lead it off, and she's going to look at strike 1. That one looked like a strike. Sanchez gone the distance so far. She's up to 87 pitches. Done a pretty good job limiting this high-powered offense of the Lady Bulldogs. That's going to be a foul ball out of play over towards the JV baseball field. So 0-2 now to Taylon Martinez. And she will bounce that one slowly to the shortstop, but Speedy made a play of it, but it's going to be out number 1 as Morales making another play.
13, Riley Crandall.
And that is going to bring up Crandall, who is 0 for 0 in the game, but she's been on base every time. She got hit twice and she walked once. And she's on her way to walking again because the first pitch is way up high for ball 1. She'd love to get one to swing at here. Batting from the left side, wind blowing out. And that one is over the catcher's head and to the screen for ball 2. Sanchez up to 91 pitches. So she could be beginning to tire here. There is some action, I believe, in the Coyote bullpen. And that ball in there for called strike 1. Maybe the catcher's kind of short and maybe it gets way down in the crouch. And those balls look high to me, but oh, that's hit hard to center field, and that one's a goner. Over the bleachers, out into the secondary parking lot. And Riley Crandall takes one out to right center field. And that's going to extend the lead even farther. With the home run to center is Riley Crandall. So a little discussion on the mound from the infielders. It's going to bring up
Presley Skinner.
Going to bring up Presley Skinner. She's 1 for 2 in the game. Got to hit the left center and ground it out. Her previous 2 at bats. And this one's hit deep to center field. And that one's gone too. So back-to-back home runs as the balls have started leaving the yard here at the Mack Chase Sports Complex. Presley Skinner takes it out. Maria Aragon didn't even really have to turn on that one. And that's going to bring Coach Marujo out to the circle, and it looks like we're going to get Tori Sandoval in relief. She's already warming up, so we'll see if Sanchez stays in the game or if we sub in. So Tori Sandoval will move from right field to pitcher. And we'll see what they do with Leah, if she's going to stay in the game or if they're going to bring a sub in and play right field or make other switches. But it will be Tori Sandoval in relief as the Artesia Lady Bulldogs have taken an 8-4 lead here with one down in the bottom of the sixth. So Sandoval warms up. We'll see who emerges from the dugout here. Not that I can read the numbers. Keep seeing light. So it might not be my imagination, as others are telling me they see some lightning in the distance, but it's what technology is for, folks. And
Now batting number 15, Perseus Aguilar.
couldn't tell who went out to right, but I don't think it's Sandoval. I'll get that for you. I know it's not Sandoval. I meant to say I don't think it's Sanchez, but it could be. I'll let you know. Too far away, too dark. So the batter is Perseus Aguilar. She is 1 for 2. She got a hit through the right side. Singled on a ground ball to the second baseman earlier. Now 1-1 the count. And that ball is out of the zone for ball 2. And that ball is up and in for ball 3. So Aguilar in a hitting situation here. You guessed it, the wind is still blowing out to right field. And that ball is hit to right field, and it's going to be over the head of the right fielder. And it's going to wind up being a triple for Aguilar. So Aguilar will advance all the way to third base.
Up to the plate, number 14, Brooke Kinnebrew.
And that will bring Kinnebrew to the plate. Kinnebrew 1 for 3 today. And a double in the gap. But this one is going to be a single. The crazy spin to right field. And not played really well by Banda out in left, but we're going to call it
Bat number 23, Bianca Baeza.
a double. Ball bounced in front of Banda and made a quick left turn, so it allowed Gonna have to call that a fielding error, I guess, on Banda. So that will bring Baeza up to the plate. She homered her last time up. She looked at ball 1 and now swings at the second offering. And I guess we're just going to say a swing and a miss. He called time, so maybe she got a piece of it. We'll call it foul ball. Swung on and missed that time for sure for strike 2. So 1-2 to Baeza, as she said, I hit one home run, maybe I can hit another one. Certainly had the swing there. missing up and out for ball 2. 2-2 to Baeza. Homer to right center last time up. Swung on a miss, so a strikeout for Sandoval. For the first out of the inning. It's going to bring Kenna Morrison up. Let's see what she did last time. She did have a hit to right field earlier. That first pitch is in there for a called strike. Kennebrew stands on second. Bulldogs lead 9-4. That's a ball up high. So 1-1 to Morrison. That ball's up high for ball 3. Oh, sorry, ball 2. 2-1. Gotta watch my clicker. Alright, here's the 2-1 from Sandoval and tipped back to the screen for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning at the Mack Chase Sports Complex. It's raining between here and Roswell. It's raining baseballs and outfield fence. As we've seen 4 home runs, another foul ball. 4 home runs in the game, 1 from Roswell and 3 from Lady Bulldogs. There's reindeer up there or something. That was a ball up high. So full count.
Did my battery die? Is it charging?
Should have it, yeah, it's powering.
Okay.
All right, payoff pitch, full count. Sandoval delivers, and it's not going to be close. That's going to be ball 4. So runners at first and second, and for sure, strong lightning
Number 12, Kinsey Carlo.
to the east. It'll bring up Mackenzie Carlo, the freshman. And now 2 more strikes. Umpires consult with manager. Artesia coach, we'll see what we're going to do. Looks like they've convinced the umpires that the lightning is still an acceptable distance away. And we see it just battering away out there, but I will check and see what mine says. As the first pitch to Carlo is a ball. Still saying 13 miles away on my technology. So that's within acceptable parameters. Maybe we can get this one in without a delay. Here's the 1-0 to Carlo, and that gets away from the catcher, and that will advance the runners. And that was definitely a passed ball on Espinosa. So runners advance to second and third. 2-0 the count to Carlo. And that ball is outside for ball 3. So there is room for her, but you don't want to load the bases. Just 2 outs. You want to get the batter here. Try to stay within striking distance. They're going to call that one inside corner. Strike 1. That was a good one not to swing at. Even though it's called for a strike, and it probably was a strike. There's a ball hit down third base line. Nice play made by Marujo, but she's not in uniform, so that's going to be a foul ball. Oh, and that's not Marujo. That's Artesia coach. Now full count to Carlo. And that's going to be ball 4. And the runners will not try to score on the pass ball. So that will load the bases
Now batting number 11,
for
Michaeli Morion.
Michaeli Morion. Morion 0 for 2. But no more is she 0 for 2 because she just got a 2-run base hit to right center, throw to third, not there, and she'll advance to second base. So 2 more runs come in on the line drive to right center,
Oh,
and we'll call that one a single as Aragon
Now batting number 7,
tries to
Kaylin
make
Martinez.
the throw to third. And Morion will advance to second on the throw. It's going to bring up. Who's the batter?
Taylin Martinez.
Thank you. Taylin Martinez, who entered the game to play right field. She looked at strike 1 and now she looks at ball 1. As the lightning flashes in the distance. And the ball gets away from the catcher again, but nicely done by Espinosa that time to get the ball before the runners could advance. So 2-1 the count, and we're going to get a visit to the mound. And it's going to be Coach Sanchez, not Coach Marujo, out to talk to the infield. 2 down here. Runners at second and third. Morion stands at second. Carlo at third. It's 11-4 your score here. 7-run lead by the home team. They've been steady offensively, scoring here and there. No huge innings, but a couple of big innings. And Coyotes did have it to 6-4, but just couldn't contain that Bulldog offense. And we'll see. We're going to leave Sandoval in the game. Just a conference. So we're back to live action. Taylor Martinez still at bat. The count is 2-1. There are 2 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's a hard hit ball in between third base and the visitor dugout. And that will represent strike 2. So 2 down, 2 balls, 2 strikes. A 7-run lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Martinez looking to add to it with 2 in scoring position. And she will do just that with a base hit down the third base line that gets all the way to the fence. And she's going to dig for third, and she's going to be in there safe as the throw is not in time. And a line drive triple for Martinez.
Now batting number 13, Riley Crandall.
And that's going to bring up Crandall, who sent it over the center field fence last time. Score now 13-4, 9-run lead. And Crandall says no to the high fastball, Sandoval's first offering. Crandall batting again from the left side of the plate. Sorry, left-handed hitter from the right side. Bats left. And that isn't ball 2. Sandoval doesn't want to give her anything she can drive. And that's going to be a line out to Morales. So lots of damage done there, though, as Morales makes the play. At the end of 6, Artesia in the bottom of the 6th gets 7 runs on 6 hits One error, 41 pitches for the Coyotes. Roswell will bring up Sarai Morales, Elena Tarin, and Talissa Espinosa here in the top of the 7th. They'll try to get back in it. Little words of encouragement from the Coyote coaching staff. The Lady Dogs, though, are cruising. They're out warming up, looking to put the cap on this one. They're 3 outs away. As long as they give up 8 runs or fewer, they can finish this one off. And they're ready to go already as Morales will step into the box. Morales 1 for 2.
Up to bat for the Lady Coyotes, number 11, Sarai Morales.
She got a hit on a fly ball to right field that went a twisting in the wind. And she's going to bloop that one foul. Nobody can get to it. Going to hit a foul ball. That's going to be the place to hit it. First base, pitcher, and catcher all went for it. Nobody could get there in time, so 1 strike to the freshman shortstop. And our behind the plate camera seems to be down as there's ball 1 low and inside. That's when you're glad you got 2. All views will be from center field for the time being. And it's going to be another base hit for Morales as she lines 1 up the middle. And nicely done for Sarai. And that's what it's going to take. It's going to take walks. It's going to take singles, maybe a double here or there. And that's going to bring up Elena Tarin, the 8th grade first baseman. Looks at ball 1 outside as expect Morales to be pretty conservative on the base pass. No need to steal a base here. No need to get picked off. You're down 9 runs. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that's going to be outside for ball 2. Morion up to 35 pitches in a minute, inning and 2/3 plus. And just consistent lightning to the east. And there's a swing and a miss from Tarin.
You know how to get into the camera settings?
And apologize for only the center field view, but I kind of like the center field view as that ball gets away. Ball 3. And Morales will advance on the wild pitch. So 3-1 now to Tarin. Morales stands at second base. That takes double play out of the picture, so that's good. Swing and a miss there for strike 2. So now full count to Tarin. Needs to get it, at least get the bat on the ball here, and if the pitch is a strike. And it will not be way outside, so Tarin earns the walk. So runners at first and second for the Lady Coyotes. Going to bring up Talissa Espinosa.
At the plate, number 1, Talissa Espinosa.
She had a single on a fly ball to right earlier. 1 for 3 in the game. Morion delivers, swung on right back to Morion. She looks over at third for the force and gets it. So ground ball back to the pitcher. Morion throws over to Aguilar for
Now batting number 4, Mireya Grajeda.
fielder's choice, and that's going to bring up Grajeda, who is 0 for 3 on the evening. That is a Ball up high. Orion has reached the 40s in her pitch count. 41. Next pitch will be 42. Ooh, inside corner if he calls it, but he's going to say ball. So ball 2. Ball 2. And one down here, top of the 7th, and there's a line drive to right field, and that will just advance the runners. Don't want to risk it. You're down a bunch of runs. So smart base running there and good base coaching by Marujo. As the liner into right will be a single. Runners advance, and now bases loaded for Leah Sanchez, who is playing right field, by the way. That ball down. Nice stop by the catcher, but ball 1. And this ball is hit up the middle, and a nice play, but can't handle the throw. Is going to score 2 runs if she's safe, and it will score 2 runs. So the infield single up the middle on the hard ground ball. Tried to get the force at second. Crandall made a great play, but couldn't handle the throw over to second. So Grajeda at second, Sanchez at first with the RBI, 2 RBI. Single, it's 13-6, and a ball ripped down the left field line by Rocky Gonzalez. Rocky can swing it for sure, but that one foul. Get the ball up in the air, you're gonna hit it that hard, Rock. Ooh, nice pitch on the outside corner, called strike. So now the 0-2 hole. Strike 2. There, thank you. And that one's foul back, so we'll stay at an 0-2 count. And now the 0-2 to Rocky Gonzalez. That's hit. Little pop-up behind second base, so the pop fly. Oh, we got our other view back just in time. So Rocky's out on the pop-up to Crandall behind first base, and that is 2 down. And Lady Coyotes down to their last out here. It'll bring up Maria Aragon with 2 on. The lead is 7. And swinging strike 1 for Aragon. Can't hit a 7-run home run. Just get a base hit, young lady. And that's hit foul into the batting circle on the left side. So 0-2. Lady Coyotes down to their last strike now, as the lightning in the distance does not abate, but it's way off in the distance. And that's foul back the other way towards the home dugout. And Aragon just trying to stay alive, trying to get a ball in play here. We're in the top of the 7th, and there's 2 down. Home team leads it, so there won't be a bottom of the 7th unless 7 more runs are scored. And that could have ended the game. We've seen that called a strike tonight, but he's going to say it's up high. Got our behind the plate camera view back. Oh, and that could have ended the game as well, and that is called a ball up high. So good eye there by Aragon. Now the 2-2. And that one just misses the corner for ball 3. So good at bat here by Aragon. Started in the hole 0-2, hit a few foul balls, and now has laid off 3 straight balls, all of them high. We'll see what Morion has for the payoff. That's hit to Crandall, and that will be an easy play to end the ball game. So the ground ball out, Crandall to Kinnebrew, and that'll do it. Your final score from the Mack Chase Sports Complex: Artesia Bulldogs 13, Lady Coyotes from Roswell 6. And we have reached the end of the game. And get you some stats here. Turned out to be a pretty decent game to watch, as long as you were inside this luxury press box here and not outside in the wind and the cold. But let me get to my scorebook here, and we will give you some stats. Artesia scores 1 in the first inning, 4 in the third, 1 in the fifth, and 7 big runs in the bottom of the sixth. Coyotes get 3 runs in the top of the fifth and 1 in the sixth. Try to come back with 2 more runs in the seventh, but just not enough. Roswell winds up with 6 runs on 9 hits and 2 errors. Artesia 13 runs on 12 hits. They improved to 6-0. The Lady Coyotes' next opponent will be the same Artesia Bulldogs. They're going to play the 18th, which is Tuesday, and that one will be at Roswell High School. So tune in for that one. That will probably be my partner, Coach Sandoval, with that one. Artesia will be playing next, obviously at the same time, different place. They will go to Roswell on Tuesday, and then they will play Carlsbad on Friday, and that will be in Carlsbad. All right, that'll do it for us here from the Mack Chase Center. Thanks for tuning in to KSVPTV.com and Artesia Bulldog Lady Bulldog Softball. Have a good night. So what could I